Hey, my name's Jason Sen. This video, I'm just going to show you how the MT4 platform works. Just some of the basic stuff. Some of my subscribers have asked me to go through it. So this is actually a live trading platform, a live account. You can see my balances, well, it was around 30,000. I'm down a couple of grand, 2,500 on that at the moment. I tend to have a lot of positions on at any one time. I'm a swing trader and I scale in, scale out. So you can see a lot of Germany 40 trades on there and some S&P. I'm sure the S&Ps, I'm long gold. Anyway, I actually started off on this account with, I think it was £7,000 I had in it in September. I could put a little bit of money in after the summer holidays just to swing trade on it, and I've managed to get it up to 30 grand now as I speak to you, middle of December. Just trading my own signals. Okay, where should we start? Symbols. So if you go up to symbols and you right click, you can then go to symbols, and this will give you all the different options that you can have in the window up here. So, you know, any markets that you are a regular trader of, you can put them in there. So what shall I have in there? These are obviously the forex options. I can put in there Aussie dollar. If I just click on that, you can see it has populated the window behind. And if I want to, for example, add some indices, Germany 40 is already in there because I trade that. S&P, I will put in, well, oil I could put in. Let's put in oil. Okay, so there you go. That's just how you can add symbols to the window at the top there, so that you can keep an eye on the markets. You can have your bid, your ask. I'm pretty sure you can change the columns here. Yeah, so if you just right click, you can have the spread, how many pips the spread is. You can have the high and the low, which can be quite useful. Of course, time. I don't particularly need the time on mine, so I'm going to just put that away. But there you go. There are some of the columns that you can have. The spread's actually quite useful. I don't keep it on there, but I probably should. And then the high for the particular product and the low of the day. If you want to get rid of them, you can just click. Yeah, you can just click on on the ones that you don't need, hit the delete button and get rid of them. Okay, so that's fairly simple. Now, one of the bigger questions that I've had is, how do I enter an order on the MT4 platform? So let's say I want to trade the Germany 40, double click on it, brings up an order window. Now, market execution basically means you want to buy or sell at the current market price, which is given to you in this window here. I don't think I can open that up any further, can I? No. So the ask price in red is 14,321. The bid price is 14,315. Obviously, the offer price is the price at which you will buy at market on a market execution. The bid price is the price at which you will sell on a market execution. That's the bid price in the market. So if I was to sell by market, I adjust my volume here, or I can just type it in. If, say, I just want to do one contract, I can just hit the one button. Then I can either sell by market at the bid, or I can buy by market at the offer. Slightly confusing, because if you're buying on the red, and if you sell, you're selling into the blue. You can also enter a stop loss, which I thoroughly recommend when you enter the order. So let's say I am going to buy at 14,322. I could put in a stop at 14, let's say 200. That would give me a 120 point stop loss, and I could take my profit at, let's say, 14,600. So that would give me a nice risk reward on that trade if it were to work, risking 120 to make near enough 300. Don't know what the comment box is for. I've never done that before. I guess that leaves a comment down here in the transaction window. Okay, and then you can buy and sell immediately at the market price. Now, the other options are pending orders. So these are orders that will sit in your order book but are not actually executed at the time you put them in. So I have a buy limit, which means I can put an order in to buy at a price which is below the market. So now I can buy at 14,325. I might want to buy at 14,225. So I'll just put that price in there. My stop I can have in at 14,200. I can still have my target or my take profit at 14,600. So that's a buy limit. Obviously, the buy limit order must be below the current market price, because you're going to sit there and hope that the price comes down to meet your buy level. A sell limit is different. It's the reverse. It's where you might wish to be selling the Germany 40 or any other market above the current price. So I might be trying to sell that at 14 425, I would then of course need my stop above there. So my stop might be at 14,500 and my take profit might be at 14,200. So let's just say for argument's sake that I decided was a very strong resistance level around 100 points above where we're trading, and I would want to sell there with a stop at 14,500. So that's about a 75 point stop, and my target would be 14,200, which would give me a profit of 225 points if it were hit. So this pending order, I would then hit the place button, and then this market would enter into my order book, and I would sit and wait and see if the market rose high enough for that order to be executed. Two other types of orders: buy stop. Now you should know what a stop loss order is, and you should always put that stop loss order in, of course, when you enter a trade. Now the stop loss order gets you out of a trade when it's going in the wrong direction. A buy stop order gets you into a trade by buying when the market rises to the price at which you decide you want to get in. So for example, if the market is trading in a range and you've decided if it breaks out of the range to the top side, I want to buy because I think that that indicates that the move is going to get going and we're going to have a real good run higher. So for example, I might decide that there is a strong resistance level at 14,380. And I'm going to buy if we break above 14,380. If we break the resistance level, I want to be long. I want to have a long position. I can still put a stop loss order in. So I may decide that if I buy at 14,380, I want to stop in at 14,330. That gives me a 50 point potential loss. And then, of course, I need to put a target in there. Perhaps you may want to have a target, you may not. You may just decide to run the trade and see how far it goes and make a decision on when to exit as the things develop. But in this case, I may put in a target of 14,800 because I think we're going to get a good 420 point rally if the market breaks above my resistance level at 14,380. Okay, then I just hit the place and that order will sit there, and if the market price then rises, if the offer price rises up to 14,380, the order will automatically execute and I will automatically buy one contract. As you can imagine, the sell stop is the reverse, so I may decide that if the market breaks below 13,300, I want to have a short position because I think it's broken out of a range and the market is then going to go down considerably. I could put my stop in still. I could still have my stop loss at 14,300 actually, because of course the stop loss needs to be above the sell stop order price, and then my target might be lower down, let's say 14,000. Okay, so if the market now drops 20 points to 14,300, my sell stop order would execute. I would be then short one contract with the stop 30 pips above, 30 points, 30 ticks, whatever you want to call it. And then if the market then drops another 300 points, it will hit my take profit target and I will make 300 ticks on that short trade. Okay, I hope that explains how to enter orders into the MT4 platform. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments box and I will get back to you.